Hi, so in order to find the question of how much CO2 and water we'll generate from 34.6 grams of a molecule and 19.6 grams of O2, first we need to find which is the limiting reagent. In order to do that, we need to find out how many moles we have of both our molecule and of oxygen. So previously we calculated the molar mass of our molecule as being here 498.92 grams per mole. And oxygen's molar mass is 2 times the molar mass of the element of oxygen, which is 2 times 16. So first we're going to find out how many moles of our molecule we have. So we take the mass of the molecule we're given and divide that by the molar mass, which gives us 6.93 times 10 to the negative 2 moles. Next, we do the same thing for oxygen. So 19.6 divided by 2 times 16, which gives us 6.13 times 10 to the negative 1 moles. Now we need to find which is the limiting reagent. So in order to do that, we need to effectively find out how many moles we need of oxygen if we have this many moles, moles we need of our molecule if we have this many moles of oxygen. So to do that, we take the moles of oxygen we have and multiply by that by the ratio of oxygen to, or rather, ratio of our molecule to oxygen, which gives us 1.30 times 10 to the negative 2 moles of our molecule needed. This is less than we have, so we know we have our molecule in excess, and oxygen is the limiting reagent, which is actually answer to the next question. But so from here, we need to find out how much H2O and how much CO2 we're going to produce in moles. To do this, we need to find out, well, right now we have double the amount of moles as referred to this equation, in that there are 2 here. So if we divide that by 1, or divide that by 2, we will get what the 1 mole ratio is, which is 6.45 times 10 to the negative 3 moles. Next, let's find out how many moles of H2O that is we need. So we take that number, multiply it by 58, because the coefficient in front of H2O is in fact 58, and we get 3.74 times 10 to the negative 1 moles of H2O. Next, to find how many the mass of H2O we need is, we simply take that number and multiply it by the molar mass of H2O, which I've calculated up here. That gives us a number of 6.74 grams of water. Next, we do very much the same thing for carbon dioxide. We take the number we calculated earlier, 6.45 times 10 to the negative 3, and multiply that by the coefficient 68, which gives us 4.38 times 10 to the negative 1 moles of CO2. From there, we do, once again, the same thing, multiply that number by the molar mass of CO2, which is shown up here in the calculation, and that gives us 19.3 grams of CO2.